How's it going, YouTube? Links Forte, bring you another Pokemon Showdown battle. This one is in the RU tier, it's not a random battle. I was thinking about doing a series called Learn RU. If you guys want that series, let me know in the comments. But I'm not too familiar with the RU tier. I use some of the Pokemon. Some of the Pokemon I have used in the past are Hitmontop, Drapion, Jellicent. Leavanny is actually in the PU tier, but I like Leavanny. But I was thinking about doing that series, and I don't know if I will or not, but I was playing in the tier, and then I had this battle, and it was actually pretty interesting. So I'm just going to play this battle for you and get everything started. So to start out, I wasn't sure what I wanted to lead with. So I looked at his team, and I was like, well, I can go in the Jellicent. No matter what he leads with, I can burn something. So that's exactly what I decided to do. After that, you know, I contemplated, should I just go for Scald, or should I Hex it? Because I actually thought he would go in the Venusaur here, so I decided to go for a Hex. And had I just decided to go for Scald, that Fletchender would have been in a lot of trouble. And looking back at it, I wish I had just gone for Scald, because there's a chance I would have just burned Venusaur anyway. But either way, he just makes a double, and I just go for a Scald, and I get the burn. And it was so funny, you'll see this come back later on. This Alola Mola, however you want to pronounce it, I don't care. I knew it would want to status me, so I was like, okay, well, let me go on to Leavanny here. This Leavanny, Smogon, when I go on its site, it recommends special. I don't recommend special. I recommend physical every single time. Sticky Webs, Knockoff, Leaf Blade, X Scissor. You have 2 stab moves, and you have a great move in Knockoff, and then you can get out your webs. Leaf Blade does more than Leaf Storm. X Scissor does more than Bug Buzz. And then on top of that, they have a chance to crit. So I don't know why Smogon recommends special. Whatever though. I go into Leavanny so I can get off a Leaf Blade against his Alola Mola or Alma Mola. Again, I don't know. And he just, you know, he toxic me. It's not a big deal. Leavanny is not important enough for me to keep around for my team. As you see, that Leaf Blade did a lot of damage, and I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna go for Sticky Webs this time because I'm thinking he's gonna want to switch out, and that's exactly what he did. I let Leavanny go down, not a big deal. He gets initiative, he goes into Scrafty, and then this is where I decided to go into Virizion. I contemplated, as you saw, I go for Focus Blast. I contemplated whether I should go for Focus Blast or if I should go for Calm Minds. And at that point, I decided, let me just hit what is in front of me, because Scrafty can be an annoying little problem. And you guys, I wanted the music here, and I had the music on shuffle. I apologize. So you guys are going to hear some Christmas Pokemon music as well. But he goes into Scrafty, he takes a Focus Blast, and well, it is what it is. I don't know what he wants to go to. I don't know if this thing is Scarf or Banded yet. So he just goes for the U-turn as I switch into Hitmontop. And I don't want to take an Acrobatics, Bird or anything like that from a Fletchender, so I just go into Jellicent as he goes for a Will-O-Wisp. This is the perfect scenario for me. This Fletchender can't do anything. I force it out the majority of the time, so I'm just going to go for a Scald. I'm not going to make the same mistake I made last time. I just go for a Scald. Here, I'm thinking there's no way he's just going to roost again. There's no way he's going to stay in. And he actually stayed in. So I was thinking, you know, he's going to play smart, and I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp and burn something. He made a good play. I guess he didn't care if he lost Fletchender or not, but he made a good play. So I go for the Will-O-Wisp, and nothing happens. And this is where the turns get interesting, because he's going to go for Acrobatics. I know I can live. I'm just going to go for Recover. He's expecting me to go for Recover again because I'm taking burn damage. Just like he made a good play, I made a good play, and I go for Scald to get rid of his Fletchender. So what happens next is, who does he go into? He goes into Venusaur. I can't do much to it, but with the webs up, I know I can burn it. And he switches into Flygon, and I'm just like, why? Why switch into Flygon? Either way, I'm just going to take this opportunity to get some more health back. And this is where I find out that this thing is not Choice Scarf or anything like that. So that's good news for me later on. I go for a Hex here. It did less damage than I thought, so it kind of tells me that Deontay in this tier is mostly specially bulky. But I go for a Scald, get off with some good damage, and I know I outspeed this thing. That's not an issue. So I'm going to take this thing out on this turn. I don't have to worry about heal bells later, or Let me think about this. What I was predicting was I was predicting Venusaur to come in because he knows that a Scald would have most likely had taken him out. I think he was at like 30. Yeah, he's at 33% health. The last Scald did 32%. Depending on whether that was a mid or min roll, there's a chance he would have been taken out. So I went for the burn because I know he wanted those rocks back up. But at the same time, I didn't think he would stay in. So that's why I went for the Will-O-Wisp. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go for Scald no matter what here. Unless I went for Hex. Yeah, I went for Scald again because just like last time, this Pokemon got burned again. And then he actually typed in the chat JFC, which is Jesus fucking Christ, if you guys don't know. But it was funny. It's like, dude, Scald is the second best move in the game behind Earthquake. So Alomomola goes down. He uses Wish. It goes down. He brings in Deontay. Deontay goes down, and that's where things just kind of open up for me because he's gonna Giga Drain. I don't care. Jellicent did great job here. So I go into Meloetta, and I'm just gonna go for Relic Song to switch into my pirouette form, and then I'm gonna go for a Zen Headbutt as he goes for a Giga Drain here. And he's gonna switch out, and I have no reason not to just keep Zen Headbutting right now. And this is where I think I kind of just like, I'm just going to hit something for damage, and I go for close combat. I had Drain Punch on Meloetta as well because it's carrying an Assault Vest. But it is what it is. Flygon takes out Meloetta with Earthquake. So then I go into Virizion, and I'm just like, I think Virizion can beat the rest of his team. I beat Flygon with the Giga Drain. And then this is where I kind of laugh because he texted me GG, or he messaged me GG, and I go for a Stone Edge. And it didn't take it out. So I go for a Stone Edge again, and he lives on 5%. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'll just go into Drapion. Swords Dance up. There's nothing he can do to really beat Drapion unless he's carrying Earthquake. And I don't think Venusaur, carries Earthquake in this tier. If it does, he didn't have it. So I go for the Night Slash. I win the battle. And like I said, I had fun with this battle. I don't play an RU too often. I mostly stick with OU and a UU here and there. But it was fun. As I said in the beginning, guys, if you want to see the Learn RU series that I was talking about in the beginning, leave a message or leave a comment. As always, like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll have more videos coming in the future. This is Links Forte, and I'm out. Peace.